Hi guys, this is just a quick tour of my sewing space. I have a really small sewing space. It's a corner of my youngest daughter's bedroom, but she doesn't mind sharing it because she's only 6 years old, so she said it's okay. Anyways, it's actually a sewing space slash art space because I paint once in a while as well, so that's why there's the easel in that corner right there. But anyway, so I'll start off. So this is my cutting table slash sewing table with my OVA cutting mat. I actually don't use a rotary cutter, but I use this mat when I'm laying out the pattern, make sure that the fabric is on the grain, so it really helps a lot and I love it. So basically the table is just it's 4 bookcases that my husband put back to back, 2 on each side, as you can see. And then he bought a melamine board measuring 3 by 3. And what I did is just clamped it on top of the bookshelves with this this clamp right here. It's actually, this holds a hairdresser's head, but I use it to clamp the board along with oops, sorry about the phone, I hope someone gets that. Anyways, this is the clamp from the lamp as well, so it helps hold the table, the board, and the bookcases together. This is my sewing machine. It's a Janome SUV 1108, which I really love. This is my first machine, and even though it's really basic and it's mechanical, I love it because I basically just do garment sewing with bags here and there. Here's
I
my
sew
daughter.
too.
Yeah.
I sew too.
So I love it. I'm so glad that was my first machine because it really made me fall in love with sewing. I just started sewing. We bought this sewing machine end of August 2000, sorry, this year, August 29, 2015, and I've been pretty much sewing every day since then. So these are just some of my stuff, so I'm not gonna go through that. I always have this out because it really helps that you don't have to set up you know, every day, and I think that was just so tedious. So my ironing board with my Black & Decker iron. These are the oh my gosh, what are they called? Jeez, just no, they're just like basket drawers, I guess. My husband bought them for my fabric. So because I just started sewing, I don't really have a big stash, but I'm not really the type to have a big stash of anything anyway.
Because it's kind of minute.
Yeah, but you're sharing it with me. So anyways, these are all pre-washed. I pre-wash all my fabric. So these are the ones I have to do the edges before washing. So I pretty much have a pattern for every fabric that I buy. So that's just how I work. Even with my knitting, when I buy yarn, I always have a pattern already for it. Yeah, it's from IKEA. Anyways, so this is basically my stool where I sit when I sew, but the table is 3 feet high, so I can actually sew standing up as well, which is good. Yes. And underneath, these are the stuff I use all the time
for sewing,
and then these are the books. I have some art books there, and these are knitting books. And my sewing books and patterns are actually on this side. I don't have a lot yet. I'm pretty. Usually what I do, I borrow from the library first, and then if I like it, I buy it.
You just buy it.
And then sword start. But these are just some of the patterns I have. I don't have a lot yet. Like I said, I just started. So sorry, my camera just died, and it got really wobbly at one point. So I thought I'd do the last bit again. So anyways, this is basically the stool where I sit, but the the table is actually about 3 feet high, so it's a good height, and I can sew standing up sometimes. Let me see. So these are the necessities basically I use when I am sewing. These are my favorite shears from Lee Valley. I think they're, what are they called? Premana. And these are the feet that I always use. Some marker, and this is my tailor's chalk. These are my thread. I don't have a lot, so that's one thing I have to buy a lot more of. What else? My loop turner, I think that's what it's called. My gosh, I can't remember. My needles. And my manual for the sewing machine. These are more feet. And little screws and a small brush for cleaning the machine. With my sewing machine oil as well. And what else? And here my tailor's hem, the silicone pad I use for my iron, and this box just contains bits and bobs, like ribbons, zippers, elastic, my bias tape makers. I haven't used them yet, but I can't wait actually. So oops. Oh, it's this new zipper foot, a universal zipper foot I bought, but I actually have one for the actual one for the SUV 1108. And that's it. That's my walking foot. Actually, it should be probably here because I use this a lot as well. And that is about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Oh wait, this is the last thing I made. It's like a shirt for my son. I just finished that one a few days. No, yesterday, sorry. So, alright. You saw the messy room, oh my gosh. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.